guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Jessica and thanks for joining me. Mama. My daughter says my name is Mama. Maybe that's just how I should start out every video, is my name is Mama. Anyways, so today I decided that I would go ahead and do a full face of my favorite makeup products. I've been trying out all sorts of products recently, and depending on the time, I have a few like go-to, products that I've been really enjoying. So let's go ahead and get into this video. So I just went ahead and pulled my hair back, and I'm going to go ahead and take some regular tape. I always, if you hear banging around, it's my daughter. If you've watched any of the videos, they always have some noise because there's one child somewhere doing something they're not supposed to. But I can see her from here, so that's all that matters, right? Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and put tape on my eyes. I always do this because I'm a super messy, I'm super messy with my makeup. And the trick is to line it up. I don't know if you can sort of see it. Line it up with your eye. And so that I put way too much on, but, it's too late for that now. It's already lined up. But the trick is to line it up with your eye so that when there's any fallout, it's just going to catch it. And I've seen people like, Jaclyn Hill says like you can use translucent powder. Well, you could totally do that, but I'm lazy and I'm going to use tape. And it's easy to find for me, so I always have tape nearby. I mean, you would think I'd have translucent powder, but, I just like tape better. I've tried it and like it better. So you just line it up, we're good. So my favorite eyeshadow palette right now is the Carli Bybel. This is the double deluxe one. Super great. And here's what the colors look like. It's got 21 shades. It's got 21 shades, and you can see that I've dipped into it, and my daughter has dipped into it a few times. Anyways, so it's got 21 shades, and then it's got the highlighter palettes here too, and there's 6 of them. So obviously some of them are too dark for me, like these two, but these two are great if you're going to go ahead and do like eyeshadows. They look great as eyeshadows if you just need one thing to, obviously there's eyeshadows all in here, so I'm going to go ahead and take a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and take this first shade right here, and I'm going to put that in my crease above, because I really don't have I don't have a lot of lid space. So like I try to make it so that there's more lid space than there actually is. So I can do it a little bit higher. So I don't know if you can do it a little bit higher than the actual, like I could have put on eyeshadow primer and stuff, but I find that this palette actually stays pretty well and I don't have to worry about it moving throughout the day. So I just go ahead and I just go ahead and do it this way, and I find it just as good. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and use this shade right here. I just layer the colors. I'm sure if you've watched any makeup tutorials, they always tell you, layer, 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 blend, blend, blend. Basically what I'm doing. I just find that it looks the best that way. And I'm going to do pretty easy. I'm not going to mess with it too much today. I'm just going to do something super easy. Mama. This is what we have going on so far. It doesn't look like there's much, and there's really not a whole bunch going on right now. It's just a good transition color, and that's what I'm trying to do. Now I'm going to go ahead and take this purpley color in the middle, and I'm going to put a little bit of that lower down in the crease. So you can't really tell anything on camera, but it's a nice purpley color. So I have this bird that's attacking my window all day, so I'm pretty sure you can hear it, but he attacks the window all day long. I don't know what happened. I don't know if my cat pissed him off or something. That's probably what happened, because my cat's a jerk, but that's probably exactly what happened now that I think about it. But he attacks the window like 24/7, and the other day I saw 2 of them. I don't know how that happened. It's like they all just decide they're going to come and attack my window. So I'm going to go ahead and take this top little sparkle shade right here. I'm just going to take my fingers work better than half stuff half the time. I don't feel like wetting a brush and all that stuff. So I'm just going to put that on my lid. It's a beautiful color. You can't really tell on this camera. This sucks. I'm going to have to upgrade, but you know. Gotta start somewhere, right? And half the time, I don't know why I do makeup tutorials besides the fact that I have to do my makeup anyways, and figure that it's easier just to go ahead and do it on this because I like to talk while I do my makeup, so it's like a win-win for everyone. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and take this. There's like this purpley shade. It's like a purpley brown color. I'm going to take it with like a small little, it's just a little fluffy brush. I'm going to take it and just put a little bit on there. And I'm just going to run that along the lash line. Kind of make it like an eyeliner. Because I don't feel like doing eyeliner today. And for me, this works just as well. And looks just as pretty as eyeliner. I just poked my eyeball. Oh my gosh. I'm a mess. Doesn't help that this brush that I'm using is a little bit too thick, but work with what you got, right? So there we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull off the tape. We're done with this right now. We're going to pull off the tape. And it should leave, see, it leaves a nice straight line. Yep, did a nice straight line. On camera it looks like there's a shadow, but there's totally not a shadow. It's like nice and straight. So then I'm going to go ahead and start with my face. I like to do my face first, then my eyebrows, finish up the eyes, and that type of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Smashbox Photo Finish foundation primer. It's clear. It seems to minimize pores and stuff. I know that there's a NYX one. I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head. But the NYX one works just as well as this one does. I just happen to lose it. So I'm going to use what I have right here. So I just took a little bit, and I like to just put it on my problem spots. I have a lot of pores and stuff right here. I mean, obviously everyone has pores, but my biggest problems are on my nose and like right here, and then on my forehead and stuff. So, and I just kind of rub the rest everywhere else. So one of my favorite foundations, my favorite foundation right now is the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. They have the Illuminizer one, which looks fine, but I like more of a matte finish, so I just got the normal one. This stuff is amazing. Not only does it have 50 SPF, so like when I'm outside, I don't have to worry about it. So if I'm outside with the kids or I'm outside doing something, I don't have to worry about it. I have this on. There's my 50 plus, you know, foundation, or 50 plus SPF, if I can use my words. But I love this stuff. It works great. It looks great. You know, it's seriously some of the best stuff on the market. And as you can see, woo, if I don't drop it, as you can see, I've used quite a bit of it. Seriously, some of my favorite. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a beauty blender or put a little bit on the thing.
Mama,
I
put my hair backward.
And for whatever reason, my face is darker than my chest and stuff, so I actually had to lighten my face to make it work. I don't know why that is. Probably, I mean, it's not by much because as you can tell, I'm like super pale. The only thing about this foundation that I'm not crazy about is the smell. And like, I remember when I got the foundation, one of the funniest things was like I was reading the ingredients. It didn't say it on here, but I swear it said snail secretion. And I don't know why I thought that was the funniest thing ever, but like, how do you get snail secretion? How does that even happen? I don't know. But I don't know. I was like dying from like laughing when I read that when I bought it. Because I bought it for my mom too when I got it, because we had seen it. I want to say it was Laura Lee or something was talking about it, and so I was like, you know, I gotta get it. It looks really good. I like the fact that it has SPF 50. So I was like, let me just go ahead and grab it. Got it, looked at the ingredients, and it has snail secretion. So.
Mama.
Okay. So that's on. It has a nice finish. I would say it's probably medium coverage.
Buy your video, Mama.
You want to say hi real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, come say hi real quick. She put makeup on herself, so if you see stuff on her face, that's what it is. It's not anything bad. Are you saying hi?
Yes.
Yeah, she put makeup all over her face. She made her own video right before this, so like, I recorded some of it, but it was very short-lived. All she really did was put eyeshadow all over her face and then called it a day. And I was just like, fine, whatever, you do you. Okay, let me finish. Go play with Pinkie Pie. Love you. Okay, so my next item is the Tarte Shape Tape. Everyone talks about it. It's pretty good. I don't think it's necessarily like my favorite, but the one that I really love, I just ran out of. It was like the Makeup Forever concealer, and it was slightly too dark for me. Okay, so I got this Tarte Shape Tape. That's my next one. Everyone talks about it. Everyone likes it. I like it. I think it's really good. It definitely makes me look more alive, considering the fact that I have 2 kids that keep me up forever. So it does make me feel more alive. My color that I got, I think, is like 1 shade too light. So I like to have a bright under eye, but I don't want it so bright that, I don't know, I'm already pale as it is, and I don't want to look like ghostly under my eyes. But, you know, if you're really, really pale, Tarte Shape Tape is your way to go, because I'm really pale too. My other problem with it is that I seem to crease really quickly if I don't set it. So I go ahead and I just use the Wet n Wild like Coverall pressed powder. This stuff is really good. I've been using all sorts of different powders, but for whatever reason, this one is my favorite. I can't tell you why, but it is. So when I put it on, I very, very quickly set it because I don't want it to crease at all. The other thing, like, I really like it, but like, look at how gigantic that applicator is. Like, the thing is huge. Look at that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take this, and I don't use a whole bunch because I don't think that, like, you need a ton, because, like, it's so full coverage. I don't see why people, like, put on, like, tons of it.
Look. Look.
Yeah, did you fix your face?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take the Wet n Wild one, get it ready, because I'm telling you, when I set this under my eyes, I have to set it so quickly or it creases everywhere, and I don't want to look older than I am. I'm not even that old, but I don't want to, like, look really old comparatively or tired, because, you know, if you get, like, all those creases under your eyes, you always look really tired. So make sure that I set it as well as I can. Is it just me, or does anyone else, like, really, really hate having to do your under eyes? Okay, so I take it, put it on my sponge. I hate this. Like, I hate anything near my eye. But, like, I can get over eyeshadows because it's on top. But, like, the second I try to do, like, concealer and stuff, I hate it. And, like, putting stuff on my waterline, or, like, what is that called? The upper waterline or whatever it is. I can't do it. I don't see how people just sit there and, like, put it right on there. I don't know. Probably because I'm not fantastic at makeup. I know I'm making a makeup video, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay. No creases. Thank goodness. Go ahead and finish the rest of it up. And then I just like to take a big fluffy brush and put it all over my face really quick just to make sure I set everything. I don't always do this. My leg, of course. As you find a broken sponge, she like, look at this sponge. She like, I don't know what her fascination is with pulling apart sponges, but luckily that was an old one. Anyways, so I found Hoola Lite. I like it because I'm really light. If you're darker skinned, go ahead and use the regular Hoola. I probably could even use the regular Hoola, but I don't know. Like, I don't really like a severe, like, what is this, a bronzer? I don't really like that. I want it to be very subtle. I don't like really heavy makeup anyway, so everything just needs to be, I mean, I've said it several times already, but subtle. Subtle is my word here. So I just like their brush that they use, and go ahead and, you know, bronze up your face like you normally do. But see, like for me, I mean, I don't know if you could tell, I don't know, but it like bronzes it up nicely, and I don't look orange, because that's a problem a lot of times, is like you come off looking really orangey, and
Mama.
I don't need that. Yes.
You want to say hi?
Okay, well, come say hi. Don't knock over the camera.
Okay.
Come stand right here. You can see yourself right here. Are you saying hi? Are you going to tell them that they need to subscribe so they can see more of you?
Mama, people need to say hi. People need to
Oh, Pinkie Pie needs that. So if you want to contour, I think some of the easiest one is just like, this is the It Cosmetics one. This thing is super old, and as you can tell, it's super worn. Hit pan on most of them. But if you want to contour, go ahead. I don't usually contour because I don't want anything like super heavy, unless I'm like doing something special that day. But for the most part, I'm not really doing anything super special, and I want subtle. Here's the word of the day here. I want it to look like I have.
I love you.
I want to look like I'm wearing something, but I don't necessarily want to, like, I don't know, be crazy looking. So I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna go back into the Carli Bybel palette again, and I'm gonna go ahead and take. It's too dark. This one's like really frosty, so I'm gonna take the white one. I'm gonna take the pink one real quick, just a little bit on there. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful.
It's gold, huh? It's gold. Huh, Mama? Gold.
And yes, I didn't put. She put gold on her eyes. That's what she's trying to show you. No, I didn't put any.
Tree gold.
I didn't put any brain. Come on. I didn't put any blush on. I usually do, but you can kind of see that my pink kind of comes through either way. And throughout the day it kind of comes through, so I don't like too much pink on my cheeks. So usually I kind of skip blush, and if I do blush, I usually just use the Wet n Wild cheapo blushes because they're pretty good. So, oh, you found blush. Okay, or the Lorac blush that you found. Thank you, Eddie.
We want to use that.
Everywhere. I'm going to go ahead and do my brows off camera. I have the Goof Proof brow pencil from Benefit, and then I also have the Gimme Brow, and I just put both of them on real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I went ahead and ran some of the shadows that I put on top underneath the lash line and put on some mascara, and that was it. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of put a little bit of highlight underneath my brow. I'm just gonna take this light color right here. I don't like super sparkly, like a highlight, so I just like a matte color underneath. So I'm just gonna go ahead and run that. And then in the inner corner right here, you can kind of see my look now. In the inner corner, I'm going to go ahead and take that same highlight right here, the white one. I'm just going to pop it right in the corner real quick. and it just makes everything look more awake. I think that's one of the big keys. Like, even if you don't put on a ton of makeup, maybe putting a little bit just in your inner corner obviously makes you look more awake. So then I'm going to go ahead and put on some lipstick. I like the L'Oreal Infallible Paints one. This is in 314 Spicy Blush. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on real quick. Just so you know, I'm terrible at putting on lipstick. Okay, and then if I want to dress it up a little bit more, I can put on something. This is the Bite Beauty in Rose Pearl. It's super sparkly. I don't know if you can tell. But I'll go ahead and pop it like right in the corner, in the middle. Well, I said the middle, and then I ended up putting it everywhere because it's super sparkly. So here's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys soon. Thanks, bye!